Well folks, welcome along to Carpenter Realty here for another set of auctions across the North Shore. A pleasure to welcome you along. My name is Tim O'Byrne. On behalf of the great team, we welcome you online and those in the room to that opportunity to be able to secure the properties either unconditionally or conditionally post-auction. Conversation with the team today, it appears that the majority of our properties are heavily weighted with that conditional interest, and obviously that opportunity, however, always offered to make sure we can secure an unconditional contract first off. Music though to the ears of those conditional buyers to be able to enter in after auctions today, and indeed to be able to get straight into the mix to secure some wonderful homes. A big thank you to our owners for entrusting us with the properties over the last couple of weeks. They are superb positions, superb homes as well, and our agents have loved opening them up. That chance for those owners to be able to sell unconditionally, obviously often first again, and they will no doubt be entertaining that conditional interest with many of these offerings straight afterwards this evening and into the next 48 hours or so. Folks, I take you into the terms and conditions. Each of the properties displayed with physical addresses, legal descriptions giving you the land size, lot number, deposit of plan, and record of title. Settlement dates are noted for you. That is the day to be able to move into the property and enjoy, unless you have indeed varied that prior to bidding this afternoon. The details in relation to your purchase, obviously subject to the terms that have been made available, giving you further terms of sale. Those further terms also note the standard clauses there, 22 through to 25, and all of those clauses added to the back of the contracts are our standard documentation for us here at Carpenter, so no concerns in terms of the purchasing, either unconditionally or conditionally post-auction. Schedule 2 is your channels list. All of those channels are standard and will have been attached in terms of what will be, if there are any exclusions or any channels that are not in working order, then we will update them as well. Folks, the documents show that we sell here subject to reserve prices. If we reach the reserve prices, obviously happy to be able to put the property on the market and sell. If we don't reach the reserve price, obviously we pause, negotiate, and see if we can get together with both buyer and seller. If the property is passed in tonight, I will announce it. Generally, we will be pricing most of our stock straight away, so those buyers that are watching conditionally can jump straight into the mix. So watch out for those, and obviously those prices will be attractive to the marketplace, I'm sure. Folks, 3 things will take place if we buy today. Sign the documentation, obviously deposit 10% of the purchase price. Just let your GST status be known as well. All purchasing inclusive of GST, so no payable figures on top of that value. Obviously the last thing to do is just to transfer the remaining balance of the funds across to the owner on that settlement date. Well folks, I take you to the first offering. It is 2 bar 91 Queen Street in Northcote Point. This one has been brought to the market by our Northcote Point specialist, Joey Dang. He is in the room here with us, and a marvellous home, obviously perfectly positioned. But he tells me of the outstanding views here, looking out to the harbour of Rangitoto. This spot is going to be a superb one to be able to wake up and absolutely thoroughly enjoy the sunrise over the Rangitoto and a few icons here in Auckland. Folks, Street is positioned very well with a good sized site available, record of title being 218509 and deposit of plan 182681. Vacant possession, that's offered for you as well. Friday the 1st of July 2022, unless indeed you've altered that of course, and the interest rate charged related to the settlement there, 14% per annum. Taking you to the back of the contract, again just those standard terms as mentioned. Schedule 2 with your channels include the extractor fan, household keys, the TV aerial, the oven, dryer, the washing machine, fridge, and built-in entertainment unit, and the rest of the terms as supplied, folks. It is straightforward buying for those that are willing to participate, but the understanding again, Joey, on this one is that we're dealing with that conditional market instantly tonight, in particular that chance for the conditional market to enter and secure under the conditional terms entered. So folks, that is it. I take you to the property here for the last time. Here it is. It's obviously bathed in light. There is the shot of Rangitoto in the distance. High ceilings and beautifully set up. Very, very modern, both in your kitchen, bathrooms, etc. New carpets throughout this one as well, and that chance to be able to move in, put your feet up, absolutely relax, and just adore the views before you. Northcote Point, as we know, one of those locations that is so close to everything that North Shore has to offer, but also access through to the CBD. This one, a nice little foothold in an appreciating suburb but giving you great access to the rest of Auckland as well. What a home and what a position. A big thanks to our owner. We do put it to an opportunity to be able to place an offer here unconditionally. However, I'm of the understanding here this afternoon that we go straight into conditional. Joey, you're going to be dealing with someone straight away here tonight. So I go for our first call here, buyers, at 2 bar 91 Queen Street. Second in and called away for our third and final. All right, team, well, I go straight into that post-auction market. Joey, I'm going to hand it back to you. However, I'm going to announce the price on this one. Just to confirm here, Joey, as well, $1,549,000 is going to be updated straight away online. I do realise all of the buyers that may be watching on the Trade Me Real Estate and other portals added to the watch list will now get that update instantly. It is going to be priced there at $1,549 and wishing our owner all the very best. I'm sure that sold sticker just a couple of days away, so all the very best there, Joey, as well. Folks, I'll take you to the next in just a moment. Alright folks, welcome back. Taking you through to our next offering. It is 1 bar 53 Buckdale Road that we bring to your attention. To my right hand side, Regan Golding, Regan and her team have been in charge over the last couple of weeks on our property at 1 bar 53 Buckdale Road, and an outstanding property is Angela Burfield to the right hand side. Superb as usual in their offering, and the chance for you to be able to secure this one here, cash and unconditionally offered first. There is some obviously pretty heavy conditional interest waiting in the wings on this property, and as you can see from the property, you can understand why. I do take you through the terms and conditions under which you can secure the property unconditionally this evening. It is 1 bar 53 Buckdale Road in Buckdale. Our property is cross-leased freehold. We're sitting on flat 1, DP 153110, and obviously the third share relating to your driveway there of 1,534 square metres also brought to you. Record of title is NA 91B folio 731. Now 20 working days from the date of the agreement will be off as your settlement date, so a nice and easy settlement to be able to move in quickly, get yourself nestled in for winter. And we take you to the rear of the contract and further terms 22 through 24, standard additions to the back of the documentation. An extensive chattels list is attached, and just a little note there that the security lights front and back are noted, as is wearers. An excluded chattel with the shelving unit in the kitchen. They will be going, the shelving unit will be going to the next property, and the rest is as supplied, folks. Obviously nice quality chattels attached. Folks, that is it. Obviously those terms are neatly supplied. For those that are interested in the property, you'll be operating under those terms and nice and easily transacting after auction. I do take you through the property here at 1 bar 53 Buckdale Road. Well folks, that 1910 style villa, it is perfectly set up throughout. The charm, well, it is is resonating right the way through. It is a home that is very, very well positioned in terms of growth. This means the home here is low maintenance in many respects, that chance to be able to move in and thoroughly enjoy. The car parking at the front is all set up neatly, and obviously throughout the home is neutral in decor, but you've got those wonderful touches of character, lovely wide floorboards throughout, beautifully high ceilings there as well, and a home that is just glorious to be able to be in. Obviously, the touches throughout has been modernised, but you've got those kept the character there with that brick chimney, brick fireplace, and obviously through the home itself, well, it's you can see that it's been very well maintained as well. A big thank you to our owners. There's some good numbers of people who have been through this property. However, none of them in a position to be able to bid here cash and unconditionally tonight. We will be entertaining that interest instantly this evening. There are a number of phone calls to make, from my understanding, guys. So 153 Buckdale Road team. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. I won't be announcing price, nor will I be putting a price on this one. They are going to go to a price by negotiation campaign. However, that chance to be able to tender your offer and put your best foot forward will exist. But it's going to exist, I'd imagine, with a pretty short window, knowing the numbers of people that have viewed this home. I do call it away here for 153 Buckdale Road. Is it a first chance here at 1 and 53 Buckdale? Second then, third and last of our opportunities. All right, team, well, as instructed, we're going to go straight into that post-auction market. If you are watching with conditional money in pocket, now's the time to be able to make sure that you are known. That chance to be able to raise the offer will exist for a short period of time, I would imagine. If you are interested, be very quick is my advice. Get straight into it. All the very best to our owners. Thank you to Regan and Ange on the campaign so far. All the very best. Wrapping that up. Thank you. Okay, folks, well, good afternoon. Welcome along to our 4 o'clock sitting. For those that are looking to purchase, all the very best to you, to our owners. Obviously, a big thank you to you as well for entrusting us over the last couple of weeks. Look, some really good numbers have come through the properties that have been up for auction today. It would appear that most of the market would sit on a conditional basis for these particular properties, in which case we would be moving straight away into price campaigns pretty quickly. So we'll be updating those as we progress. If there is a bid, obviously, then my job is to deal with that and see if we can get to a level that will work for our owners unconditionally. Folks, all the very best. If you are watching online, a big welcome along. Obviously, we are in the Carpenter Central in-rooms here at Ray White Glenfield. It's always a pleasure to be bringing these auctions to you. Folks, I'm going to hand you over to Paul Glover. He's going to take you through the terms and conditions under which you would transact unconditionally, and then straight after which we'll move into our first offering, being 22 Sion Place. I'll hand you over to Paul.
Thanks, Tim. A very warm welcome along from the team here at Ray White Carpenter Realty. Our absolute pleasure to have you here with us. Well, yeah, I'll cover the front page of the documentation in general terms, and Tim will be back in a few moments' time walking through the property lots as they come up, more specifically then, and walk you through the property one final time before offering it up to, in this case, our conditional market, and those unconditional buyers are out there also. What you can expect to hear on the front page of the documentation is the physical address as the postie knows it, the estate holding, legal description, lot number, depositor plan, and the record title. Any tenancies in play, or indeed if you're purchasing vacant possession. Then we'll cover off the further terms of the contract, the chattels list, any inclusions or exclusions there, and the settlement date as per the contract. Interest rate for late settlement will also be established. And then, of course, how you bid and buy here at auction. It will come as no surprise that each property is offered up subject to a reserve price, and subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid is accepted by us, the auctioneers, should be the purchaser. We can nominate the sum by which the bidding can be raised, but also refuse any bid if it's not deemed in the best interest of the vendor. If there is indeed someone bidding remotely, we'll clearly identify that person prior to the auction commencing. We can also place a bid on behalf of the vendor. It's called a vendor bid. Never there to interfere with market feedback, but really to establish the owner's value on the property, and always well south of the reserve price, clearly stated when it's placed at vendor bid. Now, in the event that there is a dispute with the bidding, we simply rewind to the last undisputed bid. We press play from there. Bear in mind that the vendor can withdraw the property from the auction without declaring the reserve price. Their intention, of course, is to sell. But what 2.6 points to in the contract is that the vendor has the ability to sell the property exclusively off the floor. Say we pause to negotiate, we haven't reached reserve, we take the lead bidder into that conversation. The price is agreeable, it's their right to sell it exclusively without returning it to the auction floor or the market competition. Our strongest recommendation is, in that regard, is to stay at the front of the bidding at all times, and that way, if you do pause to negotiate, you'll be in the driver's seat should we come to that conversation. Look, and if the hammer falls in your favour, congratulations, you've done it. We'll get you to do 3 final things for us. 1, sign the memorandum of contract. 2, provide a net 10% of the total purchase price, with the balance on settlement, and then you can pop the champagne or the kombucha and start making plans for settlement day. Hey, well, that about wraps it up from me. I'm going to hand on back to Tim. We'll cover the properties here. For those people viewing online, though, we wish you all the very best. Thanks so much to our vendors for entrusting us with the properties. Lot number 1 coming your way. Thanks, Tim.
Well, thanks, Paul. We take you into number 22, Sion Place here first. Buckdale, obviously our position over the last few weeks. You've met your marketing agent, Sydney Wallace. A marvellous job of detailing the property, indeed, showing you through and giving you that chance to be able to secure here cash and unconditionally first off. It's a beautiful home, and big thanks to our owners there, Kim and Kurt, for entrusting us. I take you to the property. It is number 22 Sion Place freehold is that property, sitting on 683 square metres of land, giving you lot 683 DP 57499 and title number NA 11B folio 1223. Settlement date, that's offered for you on Thursday the 23rd of June 2022, unless otherwise agreed, giving you the further terms, clauses 22 through to 25 in the back of the contract. Schedule 2, giving you extractor fan in the bathroom there, the stove. 1 times the log burner, the solar panels on an as-is whereas basis, but a nice addition to the property. Folks, that's it. Those terms have been supplied throughout. It's a great home and ready for you to be able to move into and enjoy. I move you to the screen here. We looked through the property and it's a wonderful setup, a superb entertaining space at the rear, a real cute home to come home to, put your feet up and relax. Bathed in sunlight and plenty of digging space, but also grass area for the kids to play safely, and our four-legged friends as well. To the inside, it's got those lovely high ceilings, plenty of light spilling in through those large windows as well, and a modern design and decor, nice and neutral. You can dress it up and dress it down, and you've got a wonderfully stylish home on your hands. The fireplace is keeping things nice and cozy in these wintry months. That's a good size fish. And the indoor-outdoor flow is superb as well. Here it is, guys. It's a great chance for those looking to get into that Buckdale marketplace. Little updates with Sydney over the last couple of hours. We are going to be moving to post-auction negotiation with this one. Number 22, Sion Place is our property, and we are going to call away for an opening bidder offer. Obviously, without that forthcoming unconditional bid, the conditional market will be activated straight away. It is our first call here, team. Second of our calls, third and last. All right, Sydney, well, you've done a wonderful job of collecting the conditional market over the last couple of weeks as well. We're going to be engaging that straight away. We are going to put a price tag on the property straight away here this evening, though. It is a level of $1,199,000, 1199, and obviously for a home of that calibre and that position, should represent some pretty good value if you are a buyer that would like to be able to make an offer with other terms outside of the unconditional terms. You are more than welcome to now, and that sold sticker certainly will not be too far away as well. All the best to our owners and those buyers interested. That with lot number 4 in a moment. Okay, taking you to our last of our offerings today. It is a property at 5A Council Terrace, a property that's been brought to the market by Joey Dang. He's here right to my right hand side. And Joe is the smiley gentleman that meets you at the front door there in Northcote Point. He is a specialist in that location. Superb marketing job again here at Council Terrace. Now the opportunity to be able to bid here unconditionally has been offered by Joe over the last couple of weeks. However, he has indicated that again the conditional market will be speaking on this one here tonight. I am going to run you through the property, give you a chance to be able to raise a hand unconditionally, but to the buyers interested afterwards, there's a couple there that I can see, Joe, from your notes. Those conversations will be happening straight after the auction today. So I take you to your terms and conditions. They are 5 Council Terrace, Northcote Point, freehold property, 482 square metres, lot 1, deposit and plan 536482, and the record title is 889947. Friday, the 5th of August, will be wrapped up for you as your settlement date 2022, unless you've altered that prior to bidding. Schedule 2 with your channels, they include the extractor fan, household keys, the oven, the TV aerial, and a sparkle also included there for your bidding, Joe. It's nice to see. Further terms, 22 through 24, some standard additions to documentation, but no concerns whatsoever with that contract. All the very best to those that are transacting after auction today. All right, over to the property. It's 5A Council Terrace. Well, as you can see, it's been set up for entertaining space, lovely privacy with that surrounding foliage. Inside and outside, superb flow. To the inside, well, plenty of light and plenty of space to entertain family, friends, and guests. And as you can see, we're in a lovely sort of neck of the woods and neighbourhood there with plenty of both privacy but also good neighbours surrounding you. It's modern in its features throughout this home, move-in ready to enjoy, or maybe it's a really good strong investment property for you. Neat backsplash and obviously a nice modern kitchen available. That is the money shot though, the little shot down there to Little Shoal Bay, and beautiful views across the harbour as well. It really is a lot of value for your money here today in Northcote Point, one of those locations here on the wonderful North Shore, very affluent and obviously a prize in terms of position. Folks, we're going to put it to you for an opportunity to be able to place an offer unconditionally. Again, the instruction on this one, we're going to be taking it straight into that post-auction market with a couple of people to have phone calls with instantly. So we do call away here, first chance out, second call buyers, third and now last. All right, again, moving into the post-auction market with this one, I hand it back to you, Joey, for the further negotiations. We are going to be pricing it though to a level of 1,550,000, 1550, and that market is now open for those conditional offers to be entered. Obviously, if you've looked at that chance to be able to get yourself into Northcote Point, what an opportunity to do so here at Council Terrace. All the best there, Joey, on that sold sticker popping up very soon. Thanks for joining us here today. Obviously, a number of price properties available to that conditional market now, and all the best to those concerned. We'll see you again here on Thursday next week, 3 p.m. for Carpenter Central in Williams. Thank you.